Hi, it's Patrick. Have Cheetah Will View. And it's Tuesday. And if it's Tuesday, that can only mean one thing. It must be Library Day. And it is. Not only is it Library Day, but it's hot as hell day here too in southeastern Michigan. First of all, before I do that, I definitely want to say thank you to everybody who has gone over to Katie's page. Katie, who won the Horror Tuber of the Month. And then she started a new series on Sundays called Science Fiction Sundays. And we watched and reviewed The Cat from Outer Space, which does two things. One, it's Disney, which makes Katie very, very happy. And two, it's about cats, which makes me very, very happy. And three, it must have made you guys all very, very happy, because last I heard, there was over 220 views on that bad boy. And thank you so much. That's amazing. And I didn't think she was going to take me seriously when she asked me if I wanted to do the show. And you got a movie, and I said, yeah, how about this one? I thought for sure she thought I was pulling her leg. But no, I really wanted to talk about it. And so we did. that was a lot of fun. And thank you guys all for rolling up over there. I'm going to put Katie's her email, her YouTube channel link down below on this edition of Library Day, so you can go over there and check out not only that review, but she's doing that every Sunday, Science Fiction Sunday. So stay tuned for that. All right, so it is Library Day for us. Wow, last week I told you about the misadventures of some of the movies that they put out, and so I wasn't expecting a whole bunch this time, but really what surprised me more than anything else was the lack of the sellers. Last week we only had 4. This week we only had 4. So wow, I don't know where everybody's at. They must be going somewhere else. But for us, we're at the library. All right, so this is a fun haul. I'm going to do the Blu-rays first because I only have 2 of them. So I got the 4-disc edition of Prometheus. So got that it's factory seal, brand spanking new. Got this for $25. Thank you so much to someone who donated that. And then I upgraded Interstellar. I had this on DVD, but now I upgraded to Blu-ray. That's it. That's all the Blu-rays. Let's see. Next up, we had some DVDs, and last week I found a couple of weeks ago I found a few, and this week I found more, and that is I found some Hallmark movies. Yeah, I was surprised too. I've been getting them on a little bit here and there, enough to boost up my collection quite a bit. Yeah, I do. I watch Hallmark movies because, like I said, you can't live on one genre alone. So we'll start off with the Christmas Ornament, and this stars a couple of Hallmark stalwarts, and Kelly Martin and Cameron Matheson. Next, we have A Christmas Wish, starring Kristy Swanson, the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's right, kids. That's right. Didn't think that, did you? Yep, Kristy Swanson doing a Hallmark movie. So it's the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Edward Herman, who some of you guys remember from the Gilmore Girls, and Tess Harper. Next up, we have Debbie McComer's Trading Christmas. And take a look at the cast on these, too. I'm reading off some of the names that are in here. It tells you, like, a lot of people poke fun at these Hallmark movies, but I tell you one thing they get the stars, that's for sure. They get some really good actors on their projects. This one has Tom Cavanaugh from The Flash, Gil Bellows. I know some of the shows he's done. Faith Ford from Murphy Brown, and a new face I don't know, Gabrielle Miller. I don't know her, but I'm gonna find out. And then last, factory sealed, is Hitched for the Holidays. Hitched for the Holidays. And this stars Joey Lawrence, who's actually a very good actor. Emily Hampshire, who I think I've heard that name before, but not in a minute. And of course, the lovely Mary Lou Henner. She has done all sorts of things. In fact, she was actually one of the stars, one of the Hallmark Channel's most successful series, the Aurora Tea Garden series. She played Candace Buray's mother in that series. But she does a lot of Hallmark stuff. All right. Okay, now we have some other, then we got some box sets. We got some season sets. I found this, super happy to get this. This is 75 cents because they charge $0.25 per disc. And I got the uncut version of the Ren and Stimpy show, the first 2 seasons. Yeah, I was pretty happy to see this. I love Ren and Stimpy. I know the creator went off the tracks, but I still love Ren and Stimpy, and this is the uncut version. I guess this is the adult version of Ren and Stimpy. So I have never even seen anything uncut from Ren and Stimpy. I've always seen the one on Nickelodeon. But yeah. So that was 75 cents. Next, I got the first season of The King of Queens. Actually, sort of surprised I have not seen this out in the wild. It's been out for quite a while. I actually some of these shows you expect to start seeing up, but I don't really see them. So I guess the Great Purge is maybe slowed down or what have you. But no, I have not seen this. So this has stars, of course, Leah Remini, and also Kevin James, and I think Jerry Stiller, Ben Stiller's dad. I think he was in this as well. Let's see. Next up is the first season of Army Wives, and this came out on Lifetime, and I think it ran for 4 or 5 years. And this is from one of the producers of Grey's Anatomy, Mark Gordon. I know that name. The biggest name on this, I believe it is Catherine Bell. Catherine Bell, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Catherine Bell's right here. And of course, she did 10 years of JAG. And then she went over to the Hallmark Channel to do a show called The Good Witch. So there you go. Yeah, I remember mentioning how I left one old series behind a couple of weeks ago. I just didn't grab it when I should have, and people said, you should have grabbed it, you should have grabbed it. So I did make that mistake twice. When I saw this on the shelves, I decided to grab it because it is very gentle, and very peaceful, and for us older folks, we remember, some of us might remember this. I believe this is still too old. I think I was still just a kid when it came on, so I don't really remember it other than watching it through reruns. But I did find and pick up the first season of Leave It to Beaver. So this is from the TV golden age, and back then, this is when for the comedy series came out. Half-hour series came out. What made it really different was today we get 22 episodes per season, but back then it was 39. So basically, out of 52 weeks, you were working for 39 of them making a show. So your off time was very, very tiny. So that was the first season of Leave It to Beaver. I have not watched the show in many, many years. I don't have TV, so I can't turn on any of the retro channels or what have you. So no, this is my, if I want to watch Leave It to Beaver, I had to hope to get a box set. So and then I had the centerpiece of the haul, which is the one I was most excited to get and very happy to get, and I'll tell you what it is. And here it is, the first season of Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. So I love this show right here. This is Gil Gerard. Of course, we know Aaron Gray from Jason Goes to Hell. And we also had the lovely Pamela Hensley, who played Princess Ardalia. Oh, damn. One of the few times that the femme fatale easily overshadows the leading lady. Because Aaron Gray was one of the stars, Colonel Wilma Deering. But Pamela Hensley had it all over her. You're rooting every time you saw Princess Ardala on, and believe me, I wasn't the only one. Boy, you were sitting there going, yeah, breast, come on, Buck, go hit that. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. So Buck Rogers only ran for 3 years. This was created by Glenn Larson, who also did Battlestar Galactica. And one of the things you'll instantly notice if you're fans of Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers, they use a lot of the same stock shots and a lot of the same special effects, sound effects. You'll hear it on Battlestar Galactica and you'll hear it on Buck Rogers. Did it to save money. Glenn Larson was sort of like known as like a Roger Corman of network TV. So yeah, I was really happy to see this. I was like, wow, no way. Just cool as hell. The series is cheesy, but I loved it. All right. That's it. That's the haul. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think was the best thing I got on this haul video. And we'll talk about it. Yeah, I'd like to hear what you have to say. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to say, they're either going to sit there and say Ren and Stimpy or Buck Rogers. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what else is out there, what you guys think of our haul. And yeah, I expect I'll get a couple of laughs from the Hallmark movies. But until you watch them, don't knock them. All right, we're out of here. Peace.